round. 4 people in roll 20.
Hold up.
And Walker. Open. Ready to effing.
Join me in the not push to talk group.
You know who used push to talk?
Bitches.
Bitches, man.
Jason, we can hear you cough. Can you please put on push to talk? Thank you.
All right, so I got 8 Google Docs open. Ready to effing go.
Jeez, needed to upgrade your RAM just for that.
Oh man, I can only imagine how slow.
My browser barely handles 1.
Yeah.
Well, let me enlighten you. The world of Obror was once a big Pangea-looking ass continent. Thousands of years ago. Records of time before that are lost. At some point, there was a huge storm that started and that still continues to this day over the entire ocean. This storm cracked apart the world into 3 continents, east, west, and south. South side.
Southwest?
While the east... What?
Southwest?
Alright, continue, Ed.
While the east and west are populated with civilizations and tribes, the south is mostly giant rainforests and is home to dangerous creatures that could kill you. Most people just ignore the south. Most.
For good reason.
But the person who invented the map of the South has been there.
Yeah, I guess he's been there. The storm also brought giant other planar monsters that control the seas. As a result, the trade between the east and west is very dangerous and cannot be done too often. Despite this, the east and west has developed an annual trade as sort of a tradition. At the start of every year, a cargo ship will travel between the 2 continents. More than out of a necessity for goods, the trade is done to culturally connect the 2 continents, which would have otherwise remained totally separate. This year, it's the West's turn to sail. The route is to go from Thornsvale to Farhelm with Western goods. Then the same crew and ship will take Eastern goods from Farhelm to Thornsvale. You all are currently new crew members on board this ship to travel to Farhelm. Although it's a dangerous job, there are a few reasons for everyone to do it. The most common is that it pays well. You all are going to get 1,000 gold when you arrive.
Whoop whoop.
To the east.
I ain't gotta do shit.
It's also common and welcome for members to not take the return trip so they can just start a new life. So if any of you wanted to start a new life in the east, that might be another reason that you'd be sailing. And then some might just do the trip to be edgelords. And the ship makes the whole round trip about 80% of the time. The rest of the time, it does not make it, and it gets destroyed or something.
We are the 20%. That's not that. I knew he was gonna do it.
Now at this point, should I wait for Jonathan, or should I just keep going?
When did Jonathan say he was going to be 30 minutes late?
On the text. You can't text, you Mr. Weeaboo man.
We should create a line group for Pathfinder since Davey's playing with us.
Wait, what? There's a text?
We have a group text for Pathfinder.
What the
But
fuck?
you're in Japan.
Dickhead. Shit.
Yeah, we moved to texting and Discord so that you could play with us.
No kidding. I had no idea about Discord or the text group. What the fuck?
Well,
Matt, what are we doing? Are we like waiting in line to get on the boat?
You are all actually. You are already on board the ship, and it's about to set sail.
Okay, it's about okay. Cool.
It's about to set sail.
You are all
Dialogue.
set up.
Dialogue options open.
You are all set up.
Excuse me, sir.
Like so.
Sir, can I get a glass of white wine and a pillow, please? Thank you.
You are all on board the ship that's about to set sail. And right here we got Captain Pierre Lely.
Ooh. Oh, I hate the French.
His name's like right over here.
He is an elf dude. And he has you all lined up on the ship to just give you all a little talk, a little pep talk. And you all know, just because you've been told by, you didn't come on here too blindly, that he has been the captain of this mission 3 times, and he's done a successful voyage 3 times. They weren't like 3 years in a row, but every year he's done it, it's gone just fine.
I'm writing this all down in my notebook so I can remember.
In your
Brian.
handy dandy. All right. Well, just right now, just imagine in your mind's eye that Wind Waker.
God damn it.
I love how there's 3 hours of this boat.
So, he gets you all lined up, and Leilu starts talking. He kind of claps his hands to get you all your attention. Greetings. You are all now crew members of this beautiful Thornsvale ship. I'm aware that many of you just took this job for the generous payment. It is my job to make sure that you all earn your gold and keep the ship sailing without a hitch. In other words, my word is law on this ship. Is that clear? And you hear pretty much everybody around you say, "Sir, yes, sir."
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Okay.
Scoff.
He kind of looks at your corner. Now, before we start sailing, I must assign all of you jobs for the journey, the entire journey. As many of you know, I've been successful on 3 of these missions without a hitch. I can say through experience that the storms make the duration of this trip difficult to predict. It could be a bit less than a week or around 2 weeks. Either way, your job is assigned and it is final for the whole trip. Am I clear? And you hear another "sir, yes, sir" from everybody else.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He actually kind of walks over to your corner. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Whatever.
Get him out of my way. I understand everybody. We have a summon on board who seems to be a novice, can't really control his Eidolon. So I guess he's just out. Anyway, this corner from the thing over here.
Oh, I scoff him.
My word.
To the... By the way, we have a lady on this ship. So to the lovely lady over here. You all get kitchen duty.
Do we get to make food?
Alright, I'm gonna... can I just start walking towards the kitchen?
Yep, it's down these stairs over here. He points over here.
Wait, all of us?
Yes, all of you.
Go.
We have a big meal to prepare. And a lot of dishes to do. Get down there. And this little homie goes with. Oh boy!
Get him out of here right now.
Oh boy! Who's that guy?
Hello.
Seems great. And the ship begins to set sail. Now, I need all of you to look at your character sheets. And if you got some profession sailing, like I know one of you does, you're out of this. You're out of this skill check. Everybody else, roll a DC 5 Fortitude Seasick check.
A DC 5.
What?
What?
Roll a DC 5 Fortitude
Got it.
check.
Oh, so just
I guess
a
I don't
fortitude
wait. I
check.
don't say the DC.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
What? What do I do?
Just roll a
D20
D20
plus your fortitude.
Roll a fort save.
Which needs to be a 5. Beat a 5.
Okay, hold on. Now.
But we're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to know that, but this is like, just.
4, 3. Ouch! That's not a good one. That's not a great roll there.
Hey, buddy. Ooh, don't
Crazy
talk to me.
taxi announcer.
When the ship starts sailing, you see the wait a minute, the half-elf lady and the little goblin man. They start to get a little nauseated.
I want to talk to the captain before I ultimately head down, or even head down there.
All right.
Captain,
Yes.
I think my skills are better served on the deck.
I wouldn't worry about
Not
that.
wasted away on dishes.
Me too.
Oh, so you all obviously didn't hear when I said my word is law, yes?
Laws can be broken.
Yes.
Do what the captain said.
Especially
Feel
overseas.
good. Oh,
Especially overseas, where maritime law says that I can throw you overboard and I have numbers against you. So I would go to the kitchen.
Captain, I don't feel well.
Shut up. Listen,
I scout him
makes-
and make my way down.
if it makes you feel any better, and I'm being sincere here, the people up here, all they have to do is scrub the floors or make sure the mast is okay. They're not doing anything exciting either, I'll tell you that right now. This isn't a punishment. You're just in the kitchen. Some people are up here cleaning.
And do we have our weapons on us? They're not like stowed away or anything.
Yeah, everybody has weapons on them in the event that something goes wrong.
Brian
Even
pulled out a
like-
sword and attacked the captain.
Even like just like little villager folk like these homies over here, they were given weapons for this, even though they don't know how to use it. Like everybody's at least somewhat ready for something.
Perhaps I should trade with one of these folks over here. Maybe challenge them to a bit of a combat duel.
No, none of that. There will be no quarreling amongst ourselves. Now go to the kitchen.
Come now, Captain. It's just a bit of fun.
Okay. I really would like all of you to go to the kitchen. All of you.
Perhaps another time.
I think we should all do as the captain says.
So, okay. Davy and Kate, you are all nauseated right now,
I'm not.
which means
My character's not.
which means you are unable to attack, cast spells, or do anything that requires attention.
Oh.
In
Jeez.
combat,
washing
you can only
dishes.
in combat, you can only make a single move action per turn.
Jeez. Okay.
When do they get to roll?
I think tomorrow morning. I think.
Damn.
Hey.
Oh,
Can I make
okay.
them a special brew?
What?
Back home, we have a little potion that I can whip up. Might help
That'll
them.
feel good.
Well, if there's some way to make it, I bet it's in the kitchen. Now go on.
We are in the kitchen.
All right.
Not really.
So you are all in the kitchen. There's no like the galley in ship terms. There are no windows. But after a while, you start to hear like the thunder kind of starting. You've been sailing for a bit, and you are now hitting like the storm area that kind of covers the whole ocean, and that's really making your tum-tums
Is that cat dinner?
feel a little rough. What?
Is that cat dinner? Should we kill it?
The cat is here to catch mice
For dinner.
for din-dins. All right. So you're all in the kitchen, and you meet, and that little gnome guy who followed you in there. He kind of, if there was any silence, he kind of breaks it a little bit. And he's, hello, everyone. It's really exciting to be on this ship. Yes.
Oh, I don't feel very good.
Oh, I would suspect your kind probably don't go down the water too much.
Yeah, we humans don't really go out very often. We're usually stuck in our temples worshiping.
Speak for yourself.
I give this character a very perplexed look.
Yeah,
I find a chair and sit down reading a book.
the gnome guy kind of shifts up his glasses and like looks over at Goblin Boy too. Anyway, and he kneels down even a bit, even though he's like a gnome. He kneels down just a little bit to like reach his hand out to the Goblin Boy. My name is Milton.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Milton. My name is Leonard Van Beltram V.
Ah, neat. That's quite a name you got there.
I'm named after my
Hugh
father.
Man.
Mm.
Ah, a good human name. Yes.
What brings you upon this ship?
Oh, I've been trying to raise enough money to open up a shop back home in the West. I have some craftsmanship skills, but I definitely have enough ideas to make some great contraptions, but I just can't start a business with what I got.
Oh, what kind of contraptions do you make?
Oh, all sorts of gizmos and gadgets and who's-he, what's-its, and I could go on and on.
Ears perk up, and I go over to him and ask, "You make any weapons?"
I have some blueprints, but again, I can't really. I don't have the funds or the equipment or anything to do that.
I'm gonna start like going through the kitchen, looking for food and everything.
You see like a little, kind of like a sheet of paper that lines up what you're making. Milton, Mr. Gnome Boy, holds his hand out to the giant Eidolon boy. And he says, "Hi, I'm Milton."
The Eidolon, he just sits there, looks very stoic, doesn't move.
All right, cool.
Apparently our meal is biscuits and rice cakes with Sprite on a melon plate.
So yeah, your job is to go and make that, and that's what you're supposed to be doing right now.
I'm just gonna whip together some slop.
Yeah.
Guess I'll break open the cask of Sprite.
His hand is still extended, and he just kind of shifts it over, kind of like it's a clock hand. He doesn't like it stays firm, and he shifts that extended hand from the Eidolon to the summoner himself. Your name? I'm trying to learn all my coworkers down here and down here.
Sorry, no. Got work to do.
All right. No, the man with no name. I like it. Mysterious. And he goes over to the half-orc man and kind of gives him like a little slug on the shin, because that's about how high he can reach. He's like, "Hey, and you big guy." You are.
Looking down in this small form, I'm Gorok, the Stonehide clan.
Stonehide clan. I don't think I know anything of that. I don't know a lot about orc people.
Not many do.
Well, not many know about us. No. Gnomes. He turns his attention to the wet boy. Hello, wet boy.
Is that me?
Yeah, hi. Hello, Mr. Wetman. I saw you looking out in the ocean. I bet you're excited to get out here in the cold waters.
The waters calm me.
Yeah, I feel I can get down with that dog. And when he says that, he kind of gives a little glance over to Jason. And homie, how's it going, dude?
Rather not be on a ship.
I feel. Yeah.
If you want to be on a ship, why'd you get on a ship?
Because I want to be where the ship is going.
All right, that's a good reason.
Yeah, what he said. Yeah.
I walk away from the short guy.
All right. Milton just kind of gets to work.
I greet the orc in Orcish, for I can speak orc.
Oh, hell yeah.
She, the Dwayne The Rock Johnson eyebrow look. And respond, hello in Orcish.
I don't really have anything else to say. I just wanted you to know that I speak your language.
I walk over to them and I say, "Oh wow, you can speak other languages. I wish I could speak another language."
So Milton kind of sees that nobody wants to talk to him. He looks at everybody else in the room who he didn't get to talk to. And then he just kind of gets to work opening some Sprite cans.
This is so
Pours them in the finest of glasses.
Milton's a little defeated right now.
Gork scoops up some melon plates under his arms.
I kind of make I talk to everyone in the room, and I ask, so, have you heard of the teachings of Arit? Anyone? Does anyone worship any deities or gods?
Even Milton kind of rolls his eyes.
Because the one true God of Arit, you must follow him to get to the heavenly beyonds.
I look at this guy and say, man, if your head's full of all that shit, you best be staying away from me.
Well,
God, I
I'll
love
tell you,
Jonathan's character.
It's not doo-doo. It's not doo-doo, my friend. In fact, it's the one truth in this world.
God, and he's a goblin.
Oh, sick.
It seems the rice is ready.
All right, to fast forward a bit. Oh wait, nobody made biscuits. We got it. We got to do it.
I start pouring bowls of like this gloop that I prepared.
Biscuits and gravy.
I take the extra effort to keep the melon plates away from that gloop.
I don't need plates.
My guy sits on the wall, and is has his hand on his forehead, and he says, "Oh, I do not feel well at all."
Yeah, actually, Kaylee, your character is you kind of got your head buried in the rice cooker, or you had it, but you were kind of about to puke in it.
Ooh.
Maybe the steam from the rice is kind of alleviating that.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, it's like putting your head over like a mint teapot. You know, it's kind of feels nice. But you all make a terrific dinner of Sprite
Can I roll
melon
for
plate
quality
rice
of loot?
bowls, and everybody digs it.
Can I drink the Sprite to make my motion sickness go away? Because Sprite.
You can drink the Sprite. It'll make you feel a little better.
Okay. Drink some
It's a little home remedy.
Do we each have our own individual quarters?
No, there is also kind of under. Actually, you take the same stairs. These stairs also lead to kitchen and living quarters, and it's just a bunch of hammocks. It's not.
Okay.
It's not pretty.
I immediately go down and try to find one far away from the goblin human and the weird short dude.
Milton kind of notices this, and he picks a hammock far away from you guys, not because he wants to be away from you, but he knows that you want to be away from him. And
I seek out the orc and try and get a hammock next to him. Not necessarily starting conversation, but just getting close, being nodding, hello.
I go over to Milton and, or not to Milton, but I take the hammock next to Milton.
Oh, I was gonna take the hammock next to Milton.
Hey.
I just grabbed the hammock.
One on each side.
I'm going to take the hammock next to the hammock next to Milton.
Man,
Oh, hell yeah. Oh.
popular.
Milton, yeah.
He
Internally screams, they love me.
You see him kind of do a little shuffle in his hammock, he does that.
I grab the hammock closest to the stairway, if available.
It seems like Don't Talk to Me got that.
Oh, shit. Okay, next closest.
So, this is another point where if I had SoundCloud, you would hear.
Oh, and I pull out before retiring for the evening. I pull out
Your dick.
Pull out my dick, as well as about a foot long
Another one.
dick,
Double dick.
and then a foot long piece of wood that I start very slowly and.
That's the same thing, Brian.
I slowly and very carefully start carving it.
How?
And I'm gonna. I kind of work on this the following nights as well.
I pull out my dinosaur from under my robes.
Oh.
What?
And start talking to it.
Clever girl.
This boat is full of fucking crazy people.
Pull out my dinosaur.
Okay, what? Do we all sleep?
I turn to Milton and
all...
I say, "It was nice talking to you today, Milton."
So you're all like...
Fucking ignored. Shit.
Yeah, you all get to sleep.
Found a GIF for Brian.
And roll me a perception check. With a mystery DC this time and every time after. Oh. Kind of, you're like everybody's kind of starting to snooze off.
Hold up,
And, like-
I'm trying to find a place on deck to sleep, or like somewhere with open roof,
Well,
open ceiling.
there is no open ceiling.
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
On the deck, somewhere on the deck.
You're sleeping like just up here?
Yeah.
All right, then I guess, Leilu doesn't want that. Well, no, actually, he doesn't. What he don't know, don't hurt. He doesn't want it, but he can do it. Which means you don't even have to roll this check, homie. Because the rest of you, a man who is very wet, Jonathan M., and Don't Talk to Me. You all hear, some like clashing of swords and stuff, like going upstairs.